and Mr. Pineapple. Can you believe it is December 31st of 2020?
Ugh.
So we thought we would take today and just go through a quick year in review for us for 2020.
Yeah.
Crazy times. We started this year. It was our first winter in Texas because let's face it, Texas doesn't get winter until January, February, and then it's gone January or February. So it was our first winter in Texas. Oh, sorry about that. All right. What was I saying? Oh, it was our first winter here in Texas, which is not really a winter. If you're anywhere else in the northern area, Texas winter is like
spring.
A cold spring day. Like you might want a long sleeve, but you're probably fine in a t-shirt. I look like a bum today, by the way. Ooh.
Yeah.
This is what 2020's came to. I'm all bummed.
I'm looking good. This is good for me.
Super sexy. He's killing it. We just like, okay, so much, not really a lot. Well, a lot. Okay, so first we had to, we were going to be moving back to Michigan in April. We had it all set. That was happening. April, we were going home to Michigan. Then the whole COVID thing happened and Michigan got shut down and we weren't even allowed to come back up there because we live in our camper at the moment. So we weren't allowed to. So then we stayed here. Then we found some land we wanted. So we actually were in the process of possibly buying that. A couple months or so later, we decided we didn't want that land. We want to go back to Michigan. And then we decided we wanted to stay in Texas again. And then we decided we wanted to go back to Michigan again.
Can't make up our minds.
It's pretty much been an entire year of Michigan, Texas, Michigan, Texas, Michigan, Texas. But here we are, December 31st. Where are we going to move to, honey?
Michigan.
Michigan it is. We're going home, y'all.
We're set.
And we are about... I'm uncomfortable sitting on the bed, and the cat's on me, and it's rough. Anyways, we are about 95% sure that we are going to be moving up near my best friend Al, because we love Al.
We don't know when.
We don't know when. You guys don't like ask me every week. When I don't have this backdrop, I moved.
Maybe by next winter, for sure. Hopefully.
For sure.
Hopefully by next winter.
For sure by next winter we'll be back in Michigan.
Yeah. Not that we're looking forward to being there for winter, but
no.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's got to be better than summers in Texas.
Yeah.
Max is looking at us. Yes, Max, it's hot in Texas in the summer. But I'm trying to think. Oh, one of our kitty cats is at the window. We have two cats that like to stay outside. We'll let her in just a second. Don't worry, we're not mean. As far as like crocheting and knitting goes, I have my little list out of what I made this year, and I don't have a lot to even show you because one, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, and my cat's apparently fighting. Stitches likes to play with everybody. He seems to be ready, huh?
He likes to wrestle with the dog, but the dog doesn't know that yet. And he's like, what are you attacking me for?
Well, okay, before I talk about this, we'll talk about pets.
No.
So let's see, we started the year, we had Bella, Grace, Stitches, and Frankie. That's what we had. Then we ended up getting Manny and Peeps. And then we tried out a big dog for a while, Penny. She was a sweetie, but no, that didn't work. Poor Gracie ended up passing. And then we got Maxaroni Dooney. He's looking at me with his stupid face. It's got the cute. Look at his like serious face.
Show him your cute.
Look at his serious face. Serious face. All the time looks so serious.
He's looking at the cat because the cat wants to wrestle.
He's like, that cat wants to play with me, Mom. You play with me, Mom. Stitches is looking at him like, So it's just so funny. So,
and the phone's beeping.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm getting some messages from people. I'll put it on silent. Sorry. But, so pets, our house has changed a lot. We still have our Stitch. We still have Frank.
Does he look kind of like an Ewok or something? I don't know.
A little like an Ewok.
Yeah.
We're still at the same campground, which is kind of boring because this is campgrounds in Texas aren't like campgrounds back up in Michigan.
No.
Because up in Michigan, you go to a campground for like recreation.
Yeah.
Here in Texas, you live in them, so it's just kind of like a really tiny trailer park. Not that fun.
That makes it not as much fun as it was in Michigan.
But okay, I'm going to talk about crocheting and knitting real quick.
And we should tell, we go back to Michigan, we do plan to get a house.
Yes, we're going to get a house. We're moving out of the camper. We're getting a house. So that's the plan. All right, guys? So things I made. I finished my hitchhiker, which I started like 2 years ago. That was pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
There's a video up on the channel about that. I gave it to Star, so
It's ruined.
it's somewhere in the camper. But I keep pulling my braid apart. So I braided my hair so it would be curly today. I braided it yesterday so it would be curly today. Then it rained, so now it's just a mess. Anyways.
We had to go out in the rain.
Yeah. I finished my sock head cowl, which was pretty cool.
Sock head.
That was the one that was done with that like red, blue, and green. It's not really my colors, but it's the one that was just knit.
Mm-hmm.
That one I did enjoy that, but I don't wear it much because again, not my colors, and the pattern itself is too loose. I like my cowls a little choky. I don't know why. I finished a shawl that I will not say the name of because the lady got mad at me, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So I made one of her shawls, and then we had a shawl along. Me and Al was hosting it, and we made another one of her shawls, and she got really, really mad that we were using her pattern.
Yeah.
It was a free pattern.
Well, that you were using her pattern in a way that she felt was you
Wrong.
Advertising it.
Right.
Or something.
I don't know.
Because to me, if you're putting the pattern out there for free, then any publicity you get draws people to your name, right? So they
Right.
search
I was
your
linking
patterns
back
and-
to her the entire time, but
Yeah. So.
didn't make her happy. But
I
anyway,
know.
so I can't say that one. That one's actually went into the prayer shawl box. I'm making some shawls for people.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The changing staircase shawl was a beautiful one I made in that yarn by Shirsty Cat. Excuse me. Called Purple Rain on my raspberry beret.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful purple. That was made for my pastor's wife who sadly lost her mother at the beginning of this year. And so she loves that. My Just Feel Festive shawl I gave to my sister for her birthday. That was done in all of those minis of the Sheep Cheese Stone Wash and River Wash. That came out amazing. I finished my mandala cardigan, which I literally started 2 or 3 years ago. So, so pretty. Again, I gave that to Star, so
It's ruined.
it's gone. Let's see. Oh, my frothed milk cowl. That's that one I did with that kind of Halloween-y yarn. I finished just before Halloween. I got to wear it to our harvest party at church. I love that one. That one will be worn a lot next year, too. I did it. Okay, I can't tell you what it is, but I am a tester for We Crochet magazine, and I did a test project for them, so that will be in one of their spring or summer issues. So that was really fun. Remember the project? It was really, really fun. And then
So can you tell people after it comes out? Or
after it
something?
comes out, I can tell you I was the tester, so I'm waiting.
Mm-hmm.
And then I finished my Advent ramp this month, and that turned out amazing. I'm waiting to block it.
Aren't you putting an article about you in there too, or something?
Yes, there's going to be a little blip in the magazine about me, and so go check out the magazine, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I've really made this year. That's sad, isn't it? And as far as like yarn,
Well, you have made some other stuff because you made that blanket that goes over your chair. That was this year.
that was
wasn't it?
last year.
Was that last year? Man,
Yeah.
time goes by fast.
Time flies.
Trying to think.
I might
The
have-
only yarn-related thing I've made was this.
He built this up for
Yeah,
me.
We built this room.
A home for Kevin and all
Yeah.
my yarn. So I haven't done much, but I'm hoping next year to do so much more. So tomorrow will be the first of the year. There will be a video coming out, you guys, with all my plans for 2021. And I have a lot. Because that's Mr. Pineapple. When I plan something, it's go big or go home. And so when I do it, I go big. Big, 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 big.
Yeah. Big.
So,
I mean, look at me. She married me.
I love you.
Go big or go home, right?
Right. I don't want a tiny guy.
Yeah.
It's just would be, no, I'm just kidding. That's horrible, you guys. So, okay, so that was the crafty side of this year. I don't think anything big happened for us in the family, right? Like, I mean, no big
No big
life-changing.
life-changing thing. No, well, other than all the health problems, but that's
Well,
just normal for us now.
right, that's just everyday crap for us.
Yeah,
Whatevs, we
yeah.
don't care. Oh, Stitch is so cute. I wish you guys could see him. I'm gonna sneeze though for some reason. Yeah, I didn't do any big yarn shopping. There was no yarn festivals.
No,
I'm gonna
everything's shut down, so bless you.
Excuse me.
It's hard to go anywhere because even if it's open,
Yeah.
then you got to wear a mask and everything.
I don't wear a mask.
You know, and who wants to film a video when you're wearing a mask?
I'm just not wearing a mask.
You can't even understand anything they're saying.
Yeah, we didn't do much of nothing. I went to a girls' conference with our church with Star back in the beginning of April. We went back to Michigan at the end of June. Visited family for a while.
That was interesting.
That was kind of a hard. It wasn't bad. We loved visiting our family. Yeah. That was great. But we had so much family and friends to visit and so much to do in the 2-week period we were there.
Yeah,
it
busy.
Was a nightmare. It wasn't a vacation.
We didn't get to see everybody as much as we wanted.
We came home, and that was our vacation.
As much as they wanted to see us. So. Yeah.
It was our vacation because it was like overwhelming, but it was still fun. And so we didn't really do anything big or anything like. Normally we have like big stuff going on. Like last year I went to Chicago twice and then we moved to Texas and it was crazy. This year we're just like.
I think that's a lot of people's story too. Is this year not a lot happened. Everybody stayed home, and we didn't stay home really because we were afraid of COVID because we live our life. Who cares?
I do what I want.
Yeah, we don't worry about things like that as much as we probably should even. But it was just hard because everything was shut down and other people don't want you there. You know, we went into several stores where they say,
"I'm sorry.
Oh, you have to have a mask in here." And we're like, "Oh,
right,
we forgot."
We left.
And then we leave because.
But this year was rough with the whole COVID thing and traveling and all of that. So we're really hoping next year be better. I want to go to some more festivals. I want to meet you guys. Yeah. So I don't know how long I'm going to be here in Texas. I mean, at least until April or so because can't get back to Michigan.
When the campground's open in Michigan.
Which is the end of April, beginning of May.
To a campground and search a little harder for a house then.
Yeah. So maybe, because I know I have a few people here in Texas, maybe we can like plan something, some sort of meetup somewhere. I go to Dallas all the time, and there's the McKinney Knittery, which is kind of like above Dallas, the Fort Worth area. If anybody wants to like plan something, get a hold of me. I'd love to meet some more people from the channel while I'm down here because I won't be here very long, and I'll be going back.
And we would like to find a way to get down to the Gulf before we leave.
Yes, I want to go to the ocean so bad. We've never been to the ocean. It's hard because we need
somebody to puppy sit.
Puppy sit. Does anybody want a puppy sit? Does anybody want to babysit a little naked kitty?
Naked kitty. Actually, we could. We
no,
have
kidding.
some
We'll
people
take
who
our
might be able to
pets
get to babysit.
Yeah.
From our church. So
yeah, we have that. We're fine. But so that's pretty much it, guys. This year in review is kind of boring. I don't have nothing to show because it's all like gone or packed away. And we didn't do anything bigger, exciting, except for getting Max Rooney here. That was it.
He is a perfect addition to our family too. He's exactly what we wanted.
Exactly.
He's a lap dog. He's cuddly, and he loves to wrestle with the kids. Adorable. Loves to go outside and play with the kids.
He is the perfect pet for our family. Yep. So he fits in.
And he doesn't bark. He only barks when Bella barks. So.
She barks a lot.
Yeah. She's the leader. So when she barks, he says, "Oh, I have to bark."
She's the leader of the house, we'll be honest. But that is it. We're, like I said, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. It's going to have a lot of information in it and a lot of plans. You'll be seeing a lot more of these faces.
Yeah.
A lot of this face, and I'll try to drag that face in as much as I can.
Yeah, I got to be in there more.
Look at his face. Look at his adorable face.
I'm glad I don't watch these videos anymore. It's easy to make yourself look foolish on video when you know you're never going to watch it.
I'm not watching that crap, whatever.
This sucks.
Wait. You don't watch my videos?
Oh, sometimes I do, but no, I do sometimes.
He doesn't.
But
it's okay. He lives my videos. He doesn't have to watch them.
I usually use the YouTube to get some news, and that's about it anymore. I spend most of my time just sleeping.
True that.
Not really. I don't sleep that much. I just lay in the bed a lot because
you live in a camper.
The worst thing about camper
like
life
two
is
spots
there's nowhere comfortable. You know?
Well, yeah, and like there's only two
Our
spots.
furniture out there is horrible. It's too small for me. So when I sit down, my knees are up in here and my legs go numb. I'm like, this is horrible.
The whole house is too small for him.
Better off sitting at the picnic table outside.
But the summer was 1,000 degrees.
So don't sit outside.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing another Texas summer. That's not happening.
Oh, no. If it is, we're getting 5 air conditioners.
I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Battery's going dead. Does that mean it went dead?
Nope, it's still going.
Still
So,
filming.
all right,
We
we
gotta
better
wrap
get
it
out
up.
of here because
Yeah,
it is like going to out on us.
Yeah.
So, from the Pineapple family
Mm-hmm.
and Stitches
And Max and
all of our
all the
other
other
pets, we hope you guys all had the best 2020 you possibly could have, and that you have an even better 2021. And
let's hope and pray that 2021 is much different than 2020 was. All right.
yes, and we have much more
Yeah.
pineapple-y goodness.
That's right.
So, we love you guys, and Happy New Year!